I don't know why, but my camera's not working. So it's being a little upsetting. But today is day 38, and I thought I'd start it off by telling a story. Now, this is not a made up story. Well, it might be. Don't think it is. I think the story of Job is pretty real. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's real. Pretty sure. Or it might have been a parable, but I think it's pretty true. Anyway, beside that point. Um, the story of Job is a story about a guy who was a faithful servant of God, right? And Satan, this all overarching evil being, not overarching, whatever, it's like he's under God's authority. Like God can tell him no, so he doesn't really have like overarching authority, but anyway, I digress. This guy is wanting to he's just wanting to live his life and love the Lord, right? And Satan's like, I want to take him down. I want to take him down so that he curses the name of God. And God's like, no, you're not. You're not going to do that because he's not going to curse my name. And Satan's like, are you sure? Because Satan doesn't know, but God knows the past, present, and future. So God knows if you're going to curse his name or not, right? So God's like, sure, this will be a test for Job because, like, he is a faithful servant, and I know he won't curse my name. But first, you're not allowed to hurt him. You can do almost anything, but you can't hurt him at all because at this point, he's just got to prove that he's my faithful servant. And so Satan's like, okay, I'll do that. And so then God's like, all right, bet he's not gonna curse my name. And so then Satan's like, all right, let me just kill your family and take away all your goats. And God's like, yeah, Job's gonna withstand this. And Job doesn't curse the name of God. He's like, okay, God, this is really hard, and I'm being put through a time of trouble, but I understand that you have my will at my heart, so I'm gonna keep enduring this sucky lifestyle or whatever. And so Satan's like, bruh, you didn't curse the name of God yet. And Job's still doing this praying to God and all that stuff. And God's like, see, look, I told you so. And Satan's like, well, fine. If you really want to prove that this dude is gonna follow you 100%, then let me do a little bit more. And so God's like, fine. He's not going to curse my name. I can promise you that. And Satan's like, bet. You know he will. And so then God allows Satan to poke a little bit more. And Job gets rashes and cuts and scrapes, and he kind of gets hurt. And so, but Job doesn't ever fold. He continues to love God and serve God, and he never curses the name of God, even though it gets really, 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 really tough, right? Uh, and God's like, see, look, this is my good and faithful servant Job. He's a man after my own heart. And Satan's like, gosh, darn it, couldn't get him. And God's like, see, I win. And so then Job gets all of his stuff times 7 back. So yeah, it's a good story. Just remember that you keep God at your center of your life, and you're going to go through times of troubles and hardships. But as long as you never curse the name of God and you keep Him at your heart and abide in His law, He'll keep you safe. Yeah. And remember, we only have to last one lifetime before we get to go to heaven.
Tube on the side. Chemical terms, stripping and reduction we talked about. Then you get to the oxidation bed, and this is what gets expensive: platinum and palladium. You go to a jewelry store, you can buy all kinds of, as a automotive shop thing to do for small diesels. Trying to show you all the different examples of things that probably have to be done to be
in on this spring-loaded lock right here. At the same time that you're pushing in on that, you got to pull the connector back. Damage done to that. The wire itself isn't damaged. You want to make sure that the terminal doesn't have any bends or damage done to it as well. And then also make sure you didn't damage
just got done with the first part, and I got to go to lunch. Then after lunch, I have to come back. I don't even know what I'm doing after lunch. Maybe some labs, I think. I saw some labs coming up in the assignments, so probably doing that. See you guys after lunch. I need you more than anyone, darling. I love you straight from the start. So we finished up with class today. Yep. And so I'm gonna go back to the house. Yep. And I'm gonna do some schoolwork. Yep. Then I have a meeting with Guy. Yep. Then it'll be the next day. Yep. The weekend. Yep. All right. See you guys later. Yep. I'm dead.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, oh what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Thanks to my patrons, Angelina, Sean, and Haley. If you'd like to support me, click that join link in the description down below. Other than that, like and subscribe for more epic content. Don't forget to ring the notification bell for the reminder each daily upload.